Hey up everyone, what's going on? It's your boy More. As always, this is a day after the match game against Watford. I'll take you through it briefly. So Sheffield United 1, Watford 0. Callum O'Hare scoring on the 59th minute. The man of the match was Sam McCallum. The other noticeable honourable mentions were Chiadozie Ogbene, how he just like ran down that wing, terrorising, I think it was Ngakia, that Watford. He just kept skinning him. Obviously Callum O'Hare for the goal. Andre Brooks looked quite good. I think he got the assist for the goal for Callum O'Hare. Ben May, mcguinness and Jaffa Tanganga all look solid. And do you know something? I know I've been critical of him as of late. Peck played a massive game yesterday. It's his shirt to lose. I know everyone was saying, banging on about Ollie Arblaster coming back, but will Ollie Arblaster be the same player? I know Peck has come on leaps and bounds. I know people might argue that, yeah, but if it weren't for Ollie Arblaster getting injured, Peck wouldn't have been in first team contention. But he's the player like George Baldock, Peck. Not good. Oh God, I can't believe I'm saying it, but not good all the time. He has his moments, his flashes. I know George Baldock was Mr. Consistent. But what draws me to Peck, as well as George, is his attitude, his like desire for the badge. I know he's not been the same lately. I know he's not been, but when he's fully confident, he knows what it means to be a Blade, and that's why Peck is one of my favourite players. So yeah, as well, I think Danny Ings looked a steady like signing, free agent. Do you know who I've been impressed with is for his home debut and his debut? Gyro. Is it Gyro Riedwald or J.R. Riedwald? I don't know, I'll have to look it up before. I'm sorry if I butchered it, but so yeah, that's just my the most, I'm not going to say the most like moment, but the most like nervous moment when Watford hit the right side of the crossbar and it went over. If it were the wrong side, it would have trickled in. It would have been a good goal by Quad Warbar. I'll rate him. Going on to a bit later, I think it were, I'm not too sure, I think it was one of their wing backs or on back post headed it towards the wrong side of post. If it were what you call it, the other side of post, well, would Cooper get to it? I am not too sure. But did it look threatening on the like break and sloppy defence? Hence why I said to people, you know what, if we don't win this today, then we've really got to look at ourselves. But we are not here to talk about Watford preview. Can we, and this is my Blackburn preview, can we make it 2 wins in 2 and get out of the relegation zone? We moved off the front of the table thanks to Sheffield Wednesday losing. Oh God, I've said the name. I know people's going to be obsessed, going to be like saying, oh, he's obsessed with Wednesday. Do you know what, I just focus on the club, what I support is the Blades. But yeah, so can we make it 2 wins in 2 and hopefully climb out of the relegation zone? I think it's Derby just sitting above the trap door. But it's case of 23rd versus 22nd. Blackburn Rovers, even though they're having a bad spell at the moment, they've still got dangerous players, i.e. Todd Canwell, it's like Todd Canwell, but I know that Ballast Toff, Harry Pickering, Oaken Hurt, and what you call it, a team on the day. I'm not too sure about the rest of the squad. They've got quite a decent manager in Valerian Ishmael. I know I don't think we've ever won against him, have we? It'd be interesting, but I think we've got more than enough. So, this is my team. So, the goalkeeper position picks itself. It's obviously number 1, Michael Cooper. And coming on the right, I think it's going to be the captain, Japhet Tanganga. How steady he is, how good at going forward. He likes to have a shot as well. Could have done a bit better. I think it was some point in second half before we went 1-0 up. He just hit it to the keeper. I think he weren't sure if it was onside or not. I think it was offside. Or he were fouling the box. Yeah, he was corny, he was fouling box. So the defensive 2 is gonna be Ben Mee and Mark McGuinness. I am so confident when it's them 2 in the central defence. Despite what others say about Mark McGuinness, is basically okay, average, whatever, whatnot. I just like the height. The height to him is quite good. So, but going on to this is where, on the left, is going to be, I think it's McCallum's shirt to lose now. I think last couple of games, he was Mr. Consistent. When I saw it in the whole line-up, I thought, oh, flipping hell, they've dropped Burrows, but understandable. But now, Sam McCallum, it's his shirt to lose now, because I think both games, yesterday's game and the whole game, he was fantastic. And I think performances has risen a bit. Can we keep the consistency? Who knows, time will only tell. This might be the winning streak that we lead. Going into I believe we can win, and I'm going to go on to this as well as the rest of my lineup. I think we can, go on to so the midfield 2 of it. I'm going to say City Peck, and I want to drop Gibro Samara. He just doesn't do it for me, to be fair. I just don't see confidence in the player. People say he's good, but I didn't notice him that much. I'd send him back, if all honestly. Then it's in the wings. Who do you pick on I think it's the left? Who do you pick on the left? Because that Louis Barry, I just don't think cuts it at this level. I think he's too lightweight. I think he's not fit enough. But you've got to pick him, because who else do we have in who's ready for, who's near enough championship level? I'm not saying Louis Barry's thinking about it, I just don't think he's enough for championship level. But in the mid-centre attacking midfield, it's got to be Callum O'Hare. How comfortable he looked, how sure he was telling, I don't know if he was yelling at City yesterday when he made that mistake, or just having a couple of brief moment words. Then he's on the right. I'm going to say it. He's been good since he's come in. Chiadozi on Benny. How he just terrorises, like I said earlier in the video, how he just terrorises them defenders. And going down that wing, he knows how to get in the byline. He knows how. The only problem is, what I have is, he gets in, but no one's making that run to say, listen, here we are. Come and pass it to me. I'll slot it in. If we had that, so I believe Danny Ings will be, we would basically score a lot of goals. And then up front, talking about the man, talking about the figure, I'd drop Campbell, I'd put Danny Ings in. Wilder has alluded to, he's not he's not going to change the formation to a up top, which we all want, which, you know, I wanted the 4-2-2-2. I know Watford played it, but they looked narrow. They just absolutely looked proper narrow yesterday, and I will want that. Yeah, as I was saying, I won't want that because we'll look narrow down wings. It's alright having 4 at the back covering all that area, but their positions were just like a bit narrow, even though they look dangerous. But I think we've exploited their wings and that. We were just getting in box, but we're not, like I said, that was yesterday. I'm glad that we've got 1-0 result. So it's like a dilemma with Campbell. I just don't think he looks fit at all this season. I think he's put a bit of timber on. Who knows, his confidence might be shot since Wembley. I know Harrison Burrows has proper died since Wembley, which is understandable because he scored that goal and VAR chalked it off. But this is the time. We need the players. The players need us. Like I said in one of the videos, like the players made Bramall Lane a fortress, and like our way following. And if you go into Blackburn game, please get behind the players, cheer them on, don't jeer them. And yeah, so my score prediction, I'm gonna go for a 1-0 Blades win. I think we've got more than enough. This could be egg on my face, but we've got more than enough. We look composed at back. We're not conceding daft 2 or 3 or 4 goals like we were under Ruben Sayers. We're a little more confident. But I want to rewind to that whole goal. That would have gone in if Giannozzi or Benny were away, but it was just a free deflection. It should have been classed as an own goal, but hey-ho, it just weren't our day. And we're going to get matches like that. We're going to get matches what's not our day. So yeah, my score prediction is going to be 1-0. Like, finger. There's not going to be a match day vlog for that game because I can't go due to work reasons and work commitments. Well, I can physically go, but by the time I finish my work, I'll be driving straight down, and then I'm not going to get in till early hours, which I'm going to be proper knackered. And in profession I'm in, I don't want to be a tired kid. I don't want to be a tired person because it is like quite a thingy job, quite a dangerous job what I do. So yeah, that's just my match preview. If you like it, please like it. If you please, and I can't stress this enough, please share. Please get a comment on your thoughts. What's your lineups? What's your score predictions? What have you thought about the yesterday's game? So yeah. Oh, as a big thank you to all those subscribers. I'm nearly 100 subscribers. I'm going to do a special video to say thanks for all the subscribers, what subscribe, comment, to take the time out. Do you know what I mean? I don't just do it for ego boost. I do it because I like the club. I do it to keep people in the sync. Like, I basically do it to like attract the fans. Listen, I'm the most nervousest of the people. I know I might look confident during front of camera and I'm going off the rails a bit, but I'm the most nervous of the people, and I weren't going to games up until I think it was last season against the Watford and we won 1-0. Carbon copy scorer as well. Yeah. So it's just basically, I just want to invite the people to come to Bramall Lane. If you feel nervous, if you think about going to the game and saying, listen, I want to go to the game, you're more than welcome to come with me. I'll make you feel comfortable, and I'll let you know where I sit, what I do, where to meet, and make you feel at home. Last thing I want to do is make it awkward, because for the first time goers it can be intimidating, it can be overwhelming. Trust me, I've been at Bramall Lane when it's overwhelming for the first time, and I just want to make sure that you feel good and you want to return. Like, who knows, I can create a monster. So yeah, that's it. I'm going to wrap it up here, and as always, thanks for your support, thanks for your subscribes, and I'll see you in the next one. Bang. Peace.